I mean, I have over 1,000 videos out there.
You got 1,000 videos of beating people ass?
No, so in my 8-year journey.
I'm about to say, girl, you done kicked more ass than MMA. Hold on.
Yo, X, what does it do, bro? What is going on? Yo, we actually did we do this? We didn't even do this.
A little bit.
We look
good though.
We do look good.
We the men in red.
Hey, man, I like that hat. Bro.
I appreciate it. I like the way it let the hair flow out the side, you know.
And the hair looking good, bro.
Yeah,
like
the hair getting long.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. You a savage out here is all I can say in these streets, boy. You a savage.
I try.
You killing it, bro.
I try.
But you know, I was thinking, man. I got this girl that I know, and she's a savage too, though. Like,
who's this girl?
She's a savage, like yatted, you know, pretty, and them things kind of thinging.
Oh,
I don't know, bro. And she kind of smart. She kind of smart too.
Kind of smart too. That's a rare breed. She a triple threat.
She a triple threat, bro. She a triple crown winner.
Oh, where's she at then?
Hey, she in the other room, like right now. Like she was just hanging out with my girl, you know, like, and then I put her in the other room to get on the cam, you know what I mean, for us to be on here and do the podcast together.
Oh, well, bring her in.
All I'm saying is, bro, you ready? Are you ready to do this?
I've been ready. If you talk about she a triple threat, let's get it.
She a triple threat, bro. Like, hey, today on Two Shades of Black, we got a special guest star, Miss Stella Von Savage. Hey, you ready to bring it in?
Bring her in.
Let's go. All right. So, as I said, we got our special guest today. Stella Von Savage is in the house. Let's give her a warm welcome over here in Two Shades of Black, baby. How you doing? Miss Stella?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. So I want to get right into it.
Welcome.
Don't pay him any attention. It's my man X again. He's just a goofy guy, but he's one of my favorites. I want to get right into it, Stella. Like I told you beforehand, like, just to let y'all know, Stella's in my house somewhere. I'm not going to tell y'all where, but she's somewhere hiding. Can't let you know where. But anyway, we want to get right into it. She's been here long enough, so I'm going to ask a few questions, and thank you for being a guest. So, Miss Stella Von Savage, how did this character come about? And tell the world who we got on the show today.
I've actually been diving kind of deep within myself to figure out where this Stella character came from. And it's funny, I've just sort of been doing some research on my own about how our individual traumas, like from childhood and kind of those deep core wounds, affect our sexual kinks. So it's been really interesting. Yeah. So I'll be very open and vulnerable with you.
That's what we want. So, we want all that. You like them fresh off the boat, but he
yes, they fresh to America, so they extra vulnerable. What you mean?
Oh, God.
Hey, don't mind me. I'm the half retarded one.
So I think from early childhood, some of those core wounds, I know they go by different names, it seems like. That I've been working on these in my own counseling, my own professional therapy counseling. So feeling invalidated, feeling unheard, and dismissed, minimized. Those are some of the core wounds that I've had from childhood that's kind of carried into adulthood. And I think part of the Stella character, this FemDom leaning character of Stella, has been an outlet for some of that in some ways. So the whole, the having this persona of female domination helps kind of, in a weird way, fill some of that void of feeling unheard, because now I'm in charge. Now I'm dominating. So I think that's how it started out.
Who you dominating?
Here. Myself. I'm dominating myself.
Oh, girl, I'm about to say, wait, why am I not at the house? I'm looking for a good time. Hold on.
Oh, my God. You don't get dominated. You don't get dominated. You stay over there.
I know.
You stay down
But she
south,
kind of
brother.
cute though. She kind of cute. I might let her dominate me a little bit,
Oh,
just
God.
a little bit. You do slave
I
play?
bet. No, we're done. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Stella, for I appreciate that. So speaking of that with domination and things that were FinDom, I mean, I've done some research, did a little bit of homework. So I noticed that you've been in the industry, in the adult industry, for about 8 years, and you've been going in and out and whatnot. Like, what would you say is like? What would you say is the best way to have that longevity in this grueling industry? Oh wait, what's up?
I have a
Hold
question.
Oh, well,
for
okay.
the vanilla individuals in the crowd. What is exactly is a FinDom?
Good question.
Yeah. Am I answering that?
Yes, you are.
I'm not going to expect
Right.
Jordan to answer it. He better not.
You might know. You might know a few things. So
All you, Stella.
You said FinDom, which is just slightly different than FemDom. There's a little bit of a nuance there, which FinDom is the same thing. It's just with money. So it's like financial domination, which is just like a little bit of a niche kink.
So,
within
okay,
that.
so FinDom is money, like financial dominatrix, and then FemDom, F-E-M, is a female dominatrix.
Yeah, basically. And it's really kind of an umbrella term for a lot of things. I kind of lean towards, well, I've done a lot in my 8 years of the industry. So I lean more towards like a mental domination, sort of like I have this feminine power that I can, draw in your masculine mind and then do whatever I want to with it.
You a mom fucker. You a mom fucker. That's what you talking
Yes.
about. You a mom fucker.
Oh, boy.
I play them games too. You know what, Jordan? I might have to one day meet you because that's a good chess match. I like messing with people's minds.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Oh
fun.
my
It's
God.
fun.
Okay. So you've been in the industry for a while now. My question to you is, what is the way of having longevity in this grueling industry? Because it's hard. You're doing a lot of things. You're using your body. You're using your mind. It's a lot harder than people think than just doing this or something like that. So how do you what is your ways of staying like in this and not like getting tired and just like what, I'm done?
Yeah, I mean, there really is a lot to it if you're all in, and that means you're filming, content, you're camming if you do that, which is it's draining in itself just to be present for a long time, and then there's everything behind the scenes that you don't see. There's editing, there's social media marketing, there's just this whole world of administrative work that I call it, that people don't see. So it's a lot. I think for longevity's sake, there's multiple ways. For me, the route that I took, I guess, is twofold. So I've put out a lot of content over 8 years. I mean, I have over 1,000 videos out there.
Oh wow!
You got 1,000 videos of beating people ass?
No, so in my 8-year journey.
I was about to say, girl, you done kick more ass than MMA. Hold on. She must have a belt over there or something. I know why they call you Vaughn. Okay. She got that devil in her.
If you don't let this woman speak, oh my God.
I just kidding.
Go ahead, Miss Stella. He's goofy.
You're good. Yeah, so I've done a lot in 8 years. Really, the first few years was just trial and error to try to make this work for me, because it is highly individualized. Not everyone's built for camming, not everyone's built for clips, not everyone's built for every genre out there. So it was a lot of trial and error. I've tried everything. I mean, really, there's a ton of fetishes out there that I tried, for hardcore, all kinds of things. So
what's
so I've done
hardcore?
a lot of collabs, boy girl, hardcore scenes.
Just pretend I'm vanilla. What does really hardcore mean? Isn't that just normal sex?
Sure, yeah. It depends on what kind of circus you're in. depends on who you're with.
Well,
Yeah, hardcore. I guess I lump a lot of the boy girl collabs into there. So I've tried a lot of things. I've tried a lot of genres in the adult industry. I think for longevity sake is to, at least the route that I took was to do that trial and error, find what works for you, and then lean into that. And I mean, not only in genre, because there's so many different kinks and things out there, but also in the platforms, I suppose, that you lean into, like I was saying earlier. Live camming wasn't for me, at least in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's how I started out, but I've quickly found out that creating content clips, custom videos, a lot of times the role play, I always like the role play. So creating those content clips and then having those out there, it's how I did that. I've also collabed with a lot of wonderful people. That helps with longevity, because as long as they're around, I'm around. It's
there you go.
Hand in hand type of thing.
So Stella, I want to ask before we leave anything on the adult industry. I know X is going to have some questions, but I noticed that in 2018 you won Best Anal Live Webcam. How does somebody win that? How do you win that?
I did a lot of camming back then, so that's that was I don't even know if they're around anymore. The AWA, the Adult Webcam Awards. I don't know.
But you won an award. I want to know how.
I have a few awards. I have lots of nominations under my belt too. So I've been in it for a minute.
Best?
She's the best of the best.
Well, best of some of the best. There's a lot of best out there.
I'm in the wrong industries.
Hey, just one hop, skip, and a jump.
And I don't mean by that. I don't mean by me, the one taking anal. I just want to make sure I clarify that to the world.
Hey, sure, whatever you say, buddy. You just
look.
Buddy.
Look, I believe that for her down there. Okay. I might like my ass beat a little bit with a paddle every now and then, but I ain't. This is a one-way street. Yeah.
You ain't no frat boy.
She could lick it, twist it, pull it, turn it, but no inserting.
Did you just bop it? Did you just do a 90s bop it? Oh my God. Where is your bestie? She need to come get you. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, so you won plenty of awards. And it's because of the love of the game. Is what it seems like to me. It's like you love what you were doing and you were doing different things and it was like comfortable. Like what made you be so successful for it?
I mean, I think there's a lot of factors. I actually just, when I find something that I enjoy doing, I think, like you said, that's what it is. I focus on that. And I try to be as strategic as I can, but also in a comfortable way, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, the trial and error, some is comfortable, some is not, and you just see what works and lean into what works for you. It's kind of a intersection of what's profitable and what you like, and then find that spot, that sweet spot.
What's up, X? Oh God, I don't trust him.
So you just said that you like to do what you love. So does that? I'm just curious. For the women out there in this world, what led you to saying, okay, I like anal in the bedroom, let's take it to the camera? Because you have a lot of individuals that are out in the industry that are just like, no, I'm strictly pussy, or don't cancel me, YouTube, but strictly vagina, strictly all of this. But you was like, you know what? I woke up this morning and goddamn it, I'm going to be the best anal queen in America. So I'm trying to understand, how did you go from, okay, this is my private session, okay, I love you, if this was relationship wise, to, god damn it, my booty hole going to be across America. And in other countries.
Right. Yeah. Once it's out there, it's everywhere. I actually cammed solo, so I didn't have a partner on that. What made me? It's a tough question to answer. I mean, I didn't have a, I didn't always want to be a porn actress or anything like that. That wasn't my,
It was your
wasn't
destiny.
my original intentions. Apparently it has. Before I got into the industry, I had, your regular 9 to 5 job, 8 to 5 job. And I remember sitting in my cubicle. I love it's my favorite job ever.
You was in a cubicle?
I loved it. I was in a cubicle, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
and we had, this is what I wanted it to be, but the floor I was on was just all windows. The floor was all windows. And I just remember sitting there looking out the windows and seeing how sunny it was. And at this particular job, we had, some overtime involved. So I was working, 70 hours a week and loving what I did, but also feeling like I was missing out on, the entire summer, the whole world, it just kind of compounds.
You felt like a fish in a glass bowl.
Yeah. Yeah. So it started out with camming, and then once I, found the potential of the adult industry, that all, it opened so many doors into freedom, doors into, financial potential. I make more doing this than I ever did.
Yeah.
So
that's what happens when you become the queen of the. But okay. On a real note, though, this is for all the women and individuals and men that are out there who might be in that position that you are right now. Now, I'm not going to be on this podcast saying all women need to go ahead and sign up with OnlyFans so I can see that booty hole. But what I'm trying to say is I want to fully understand. Don't be embarrassed of me. Don't be embarrassed of me. What I'm trying to understand is kind of explain that the transition you went from the cubicle to now cam. Was it something that you hid and then you slowly transitioned? Or was it something like YouTubers nowadays where they're like, forget my 9 to 5, I'm jumping right in, and if I swim, I swim. If I don't, at least I know I can go back to my 9 to 5.
Right. Yeah, and I've known people who have done that. There's a husband and wife couple that I used to kind of, we were on the same Pornhub tour, like, going around to the different events with them. And his quote that I still remember was, you jump in and you build your safety net on the way. That's how he phrased it. But that didn't happen for me, actually. That's not the way that I went. It was something that I just kind of did on the side. It was so long ago. I'm sure I just saw that, these girls are making money. I can just put my face up there and see what happens, that kind of thing. But then, just really looking into it and seeing, man, these girls are making bank. I can do this. Like, I can do it. Of course, not knowing all the work that entailed that they were doing, but just seeing the potential. So it is something that I graduated into and left my career. So yeah, that's the route I took. It was a lot of trial and error the first couple of years. But then once I figured out, my rhythm, it's all uphill from there.
Before we move on, I got one question, and I guess I don't know if this is coming along later, but because of the route and the way that you've taken to go with your life, have there been times where you felt it was the wrong choice? Or have there been times where you've hit that adversity wall and it got the best of you where you were like, I can't do this anymore?
Yes, there's a lot of stigma around the adult industry, for sure. That comes from everywhere. That comes from family, from friends, to people you don't even know. So actually try to get my timeline straight. So this was after about 2019. I actually got out of the industry, kind of just stepped back away from it, at least as an active role, around COVID, when COVID hit, because, everything stopped. So I took a break then. And then a little later, actually got another vanilla job kind of in the same field. that job eventually found out, my previous career.
You got that
Found
big
someone.
that your job found out? Okay.
There was some things got leaked by other people. There's stigma that it made my job difficult.
Is this a touchy subject? I just want to make sure.
It's just not something I've rehearsed, so I
Well,
it's not
we
touchy.
live and we in color right now. Ain't no rehearsing. Shoot, I
Yeah,
boo-hoo
well,
cry on some subjects too. Just let it out, boo-boo. Just let it out.
I feel like I don't fit the stereotype of any of my careers that I've had. At least I haven't felt that until I've kind of gotten back in. So before I was a software developer, I didn't fit that stereotype. I'm tattooed. I don't.
Oh, girl,
I just
you
don't
could
fit
code
that.
for me any day.
Thank you.
Hey,
So
if you can still code, I got a business plan that can make us millions.
I do, but AI can code for you depending on what it is.
No. I don't want it in the ether. I need to develop it first before I let AI get a hold of it. Because the government
Gotcha.
the government looks into AI.
All right. Anyway, I think we got the gist on this one. I'm not trying to have this woman here all night. All right. So
But you brought her
Stella,
to me to interview.
I know.
You know her already.
It's all right, buddy. It's all right. We'll finish this conversation. Anyway, so since we're talking about tattoos, we love the ink there. We love the way you look.
Actually, can I see a little bit more of them? Hold on.
No.
You got the raven. No. You got the skull. Stop. What you got on the right? Is that God?
Yeah. See, I've got Texas. I had a musical.
You a Texas girl?
I'm from Houston, yeah.
Oh, they say everything big comes from Texas. Hey,
and Texas is where it's at, baby. Anyway, so we see the ink. We love it. We love the ink. Obviously, as you see my partner. My question to you, Stella, isn't she goofy? By the way, she's goofy, right?
You asking me?
Me?
Yeah, Stella, Marilyn. Isn't she like goofy? She's something else, right?
In a good way. I like it.
Yeah, and it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, so I saw something. She is a cutie patootie. She's my cutie patootie. So I saw something that you called yourself like a goth chick, right? And you have like goth stories. Can you share a crazy goth story for us on our platform that you want to share today? Like, what is a goth chick? What is these stories like? What is something that's gothy?
Yeah. So I've kind of this is the label I've trying to lean into, the goth and alt, like alternative. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of in the blend. I feel like goth is a little more dark and drab. But
you said it. We want to know.
I do some crossover things. So goth stories. Gosh.
He caught you off guard, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm sure I've got something. I'm sure I put something. Goth stories.
Hear a slight twang.
Do you? Well, I'm a Southern girl. I'm from Texas, and moved to Georgia when I was elementary school. Sometime.
Oh yeah, you got that little twang in you. Oh, Dory, why you do this to me?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. Can I go back to that? I'll think of.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go to the next thing. So, X, you want to take the next one?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna give me the reins? Let's see what I got in my little Palm Pilot. All right. So let's jump into some dating questions.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Before I ask the question, what is your current status?
Of course you would ask this. I am divorced. I actually got a divorce about a year and a half ago.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. He was my partner during my I feel like I have two porn careers. So there's like the before COVID and then after COVID. So he was my partner before, although just some cameos. It wasn't like a full-time partner or anything. So I am divorced. Now I would say I'm in a relationship. It's been tough to navigate relationships post-divorce after being married for 17 years. So it's, it's
Can you
different. It's a
elaborate
different
on the
life.
difficultiness?
Um,
Let's
do you
peel
mean
off the band-aids.
do you mean in the sense of dating or relationships in the adult industry itself? Is that
So
where
right now
we're
you
leading?
mentioned you got the divorce and then you're in a current relationship right now, and you mentioned being in the industry, it's made it a little bit difficult. Or did I misunderstand that?
I mean, that's part of it, and I can speak on that.
Yeah, that's why I was a little
Yeah,
curious. You don't need to go into like, if you putting people out on blast or, I mean, I want you to. I'm
yeah.
messy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm messy, but you can go as deep as you want to. There ain't no pressure around here until I gotta pressure you to say more.
Sure. Yeah, I feel free. It's all right. So yeah, in the industry, and this is a topic I've really been interested in lately, like not just for myself, but in seeing other perspectives on it. Um, it's it's difficult to date in the industry. I mean, first you have to find people who understand what you do. And then, they also have to be kind of on the same wavelength. You have to be able to separate the physical act of sex and then relationship and everything that comes along with that, the connection between. So it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not impossible, obviously, to navigate, but
But how
you
do
got to
you
communicate.
separate the two? Since I have you on my screen right now, we're talking
Yeah.
to you. How do you technically separate the sex from intimacy? I guess we'll say work from true
Yeah.
intimacy.
Right. And so this kind of ties into how I started, or how we started here, which was me researching those, how your traumas kind of tie into your sexual kinks. So I think a true kink of mine is, I think it's labeled like sapiosexual, but it's more of a mental connection with someone.
Yeah, we're gonna have
So
there is the definition. What was that again?
sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual. That just sounds like a Homo
Right.
sapien who likes sexual things.
And it is, but we're all
Sapiosexual. Sexual.
right. So I'm attracted to intelligence and creativity.
I heard of that.
So when I, not that I'm not attracted to physical, aspects too, but how I really connect with someone in a relationship is more of it's on another level. It's not necessarily the physical level.
Well, I'm happy because I'm a little big,
So
and that means I have a chance.
so it's more important to me to have an emotional, mental connection with someone. So I'm able to separate that physical part from the emotional part. I think because I'm so attracted to that emotional, mental part. I may not be giving the best definition.
No,
but,
and I'm going to break it down a little bit. I just want to get a true context because it's like, because I get the intellectual or the intelligent part of that human that you're attracted to. Do you not come across intelligent individuals on sets or in the industry? So I'm curious because I understand how big the industry of sex workers can be, but it's still a small percentage if we're comparing it to the gross amount of citizens or people in the United States. I don't know if you've gone international, so I can't really assume to that. But are you saying, yes, I get messy, that you don't meet intelligent people in your profession?
Oh goodness, no, that's not what I meant at all. I hope I didn't come off
I
that
told you
way.
I'm
That's not
messy.
what I meant. Okay,
Stella, don't listen to him. He's trying to get you, Stella. He's trying to get you.
I appreciate you asking so that I can distinguish. No, not at all. If I've in or out of the industry, it wouldn't matter. If for me to want to have a relationship with someone, I need to find them. I need to find them intelligent. I need to find them creative. Like that's what I look for in a partner. The other things kind of come secondary.
So when you mentioned, and I just want to get a clarification, just in case it don't work out for your you and your significant other, that the people that are watching this can understand what exactly you mean when you say intelligence. Is it on like a particular subject that interests you, or is it someone that can be like, oh, he can recite fun facts, or he has a particular section or genre or vertical of something that he's intelligent and I would say very much interested in that he can speak to? Because intelligence can be very subjective to the individual getting the information.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't put a vertical on just intelligence, because you could be intelligent, like you said, I mean, at anything. So I don't think it's like I find only techie software developers attractive or anything like that. It's just that is, can I phrase that? That's just having intelligence in whatever area interests that person, and then being able to use it creatively. I feel like those kind of go hand in hand. You can be book smart but not use it, and it's I guess seeing an individual's intellectual potential to be great, and that is attractive to me.
Okay, and that brings me to my next segue.
Okay.
What does emotional intelligence mean to you?
I would say now, since I've been in therapy for a few years, I feel like I can answer this.
She became a certified therapist. She had so many sessions.
Right. I think that's defined, and I suppose how I would define it also, like to me personally, is someone who can understand your own emotions and be able to empathize with other people's emotions. It's something I've actually had to work on with myself. It's been a big part of my counseling, is identifying my own emotions, so that I can be able to, once I identify them, then you can do something with them. So I think that's how I would define it.
And have the men in your
hold on, X.
Go ahead.
Hold on, X. I just want to say thank you for being vulnerable to talk about that as well. Like that means a lot to bring that onto the podcast, to say that you have been on those sessions and kind of like going that self-reflecting and just being able to be open with that. So we just want to say I appreciate that.
Yeah,
go ahead,
of course.
You know what? I do appreciate that, because how many times have I said I need therapy and I still didn't take my black ass
too
to therapy?
Too much, and I'll pay for the first lesson.
Well, Stella Von over here might be a great therapist, because she over here, like, she basically certified for how many sessions she done took. So
what you're saying is next episode that we have her on, where she's going to it's going to be a therapy session between you two.
Xavier's on the couch.
I love it.
But I promise you, she thinks she Goth. She ain't ready for this darkness. Shit.
All right. What else you got, X, before we let her go?
All right. So let's stay on the relationship aspect of things. Because of the way you mentioned you were raised, and you have these past traumas, and you also are in the FemDom area. How are you able? And if you are, I don't know how the dynamic is in your relationship, so I guess I would ask that. How is the dynamic in your relationship? Do you bring your work home? Or is it a switch that you can simply turn off?
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because that's a term that me and my significant other have used. It's kind of like a switch. I think I use it more as, I think Stella Von Savage, the character, the female dominant character of Stella Von Savage, comes out in play. Gosh, how do I say that?
We listen.
I'm trying to balance. I'm trying to balance being embarrassed and vulnerable with trying to articulate exactly what I mean in like some
There's
professional
no
way, but I'm just
embarrassing
gonna
here.
let
We
it
all
all
do
out.
stupid shit. Trust.
Hey, let it out, girl. Let it out. We want to hear.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's, at least to me, I don't feel it's I don't regret anything, so I don't feel like it's stupid or anything, but it's more like I play. Sex is more like play to me. So yeah, sometimes I'll flip the switch on and, you know, be Stella Von Savage and be dominant, but I'm also I feel in a relationship it is. Oh,
Are you
I
trying to
feel
be PC in case he watches this too?
no, he's listening right now. I'm trying to be as accurate as I can. And so my words are slow. But I feel in a relationship, at least for me, I want to be on the same level as my partner in lots of ways. So that you know, that mental and intelligence level, like I aspire to be that level. So I want someone on my level of intelligence or higher, you know, so that I feel equal. And then bringing that into the bedroom, I like an equal playing field. So I do like the, you know, kind of a switch, a push and pull type of thing. I like the banter all day of you know, maybe he's dominant for a minute and then I'll flip it on him like, oh,
Oh, I
you
thought
know,
I was messy.
Like the cat and mouse kind of game, huh?
yeah, mental games. That's really what it is. But that's what turns me on. That mental. Um,
The stimulation. That's the intelligent part.
yeah,
You want the mental stimulation that arouses you. So that is one of the cat and mouse and the methodical
yeah,
thinking and the chess piece, thinking steps ahead. Now that could also be
yeah.
very, 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 very messy if you don't find the right individual, because there comes a limit
Exactly.
to each individual on how much they can tolerate. Not tolerate, but take.
Sure. Yeah. They, you know, I can't have somebody oversensitive or something like that. You know, because I don't want to have to. I mean, not that you
He
don't
said,
have
I
a
don't
level
want to
of.
have to beat his ass.
He said, I don't want to show what a savage is really about.
Exactly.
I'm a savage.
But you hit it. You hit it right there. It's that. It's that cat and mouse. It's just it's play to me, but that in itself turns me on. Whether there's sex involved later or not, that part was the sex for me.
Nice.
Okay, I have one final. I can't say it's final because I don't know if it's going to have a follow up question, but my attempt at a final question.
Wait a minute, X. Save that though. She still has to give us a Goth story.
Oh
We still need to
gosh.
get a Goth story before she gets out of here.
Oh wait, it's
what
still
is
on
this
topic.
Goth
But
stuff?
before we get there, we're still on topic with what we were talking
No, it's
about.
fine.
Relationship.
I'm just saying we still got to get that out of the way. Go ahead with your question though.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you keep thinking of your golf story. Hopefully, we bring one up while we ask these questions.
Okay.
So I guess in this case, what I would ask is, you mentioned that you want it to be equal. What and I guess there in today's society, we have different individuals that believe in feminism. We have other individuals that are like men or misogynist, or I'm not gonna say none of us is on the. Okay, I can't speak for Jordan, but I have tendencies. I ain't gonna lie, I got tendencies. So when you said equal within the room, within the house, I ain't gonna lie, it triggered me a little bit because
Okay.
I'm a Southern man, but I also have a certain mindset. You being from Houston, I'm sure you know what that mindset might already be. Man runs the house. Woman, I'm not saying they got to clean. They can work too, but when it's equal, there isn't really a leader. And in my brain and how I've been raised, there has to be a leader, because at the end of the day, you can't have two leaders, especially going into a fire.
I think relationships are highly individualized and nuanced depending on the person. So that I don't think there's anything wrong with that dynamic of having one person as the leader, one person as the dominant, you know, person. And And I love that you're hitting on these topics because these are what I've been talking about for the last few days anyway. So
Nice.
I feel I want to align with my own definition of feminism. So,
Okay.
and I'll define it. It may be the actual definition, but I don't know anymore because I hear different things. So, and I'm trying to think of how I just defined it. I feel like women and men should be treated as equals in the ways that we can be equals, if that makes sense. So,
Let's leave it very subjective, but I'll let you finish.
It is. Because okay, so in workplace environments, intellectually, I feel like we can be equals. Now, obviously we're not going to be equals when it comes to, and I'm talking about very generically, very across the board. We're physically not equals. It's just genetically.
Yes. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
She's trying to be so political. It's cute.
I know it. I'm trying to get her out of her political shell.
Don't.
She's like, this camera on. I got to give all the right answers. Be you, boo boo.
Well, yeah. And I'm also trying to allow from one of my other mottos, I guess. I don't know. Something I live by is that people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as they don't hurt anyone. And that sounds very lax, but
and I agree.
So I kind of keep that mindset when I'm talking, especially about feminism, because there's all kinds of exceptions that I just don't care so much about what other people do. So it's hard for me to say things across the board without trying to allow for exceptions. But so yeah, as far as, let's bring it back into relationship. I think the leadership part can be shared between whatever you're good at, or however those two individuals want that dynamic to be. So as far as housework, if the woman just wants to do the housework because she thinks she does it better, or maybe she does do it better, I don't see anything wrong with that. If you want to share the housework, fine. I don't see anything wrong with that.
What about you?
I think
What's your household dynamic?
Okay,
Because you already said you be whooping his ass since you like a switch. So what's the dynamic in your house?
Well, as far as housework, we don't live together, so I do.
But metaphorically, what I mean, like, does he pay for the dinners, or is it going Dutch because you want to feel like, oh, I'm a lady and I'm equal, so I'm paying my own bill?
Sometimes I have those discussions with him because I feel like sometimes I get just little things may trigger those deep core wounds of I feel unheard, I feel dismissed, I feel like I'm like I'm inadequate in some way, like I can't, like I'm not. In this example, like, you think I can't pay? Like, I make my own money. I can pay for my own dinner. Like, this is, patronizing me. But I have to recognize that that's just because that's how I feel. That's not what's actually happening. That's not what the man is trying to say. He's trying to show that he can take care of me. And that's, and I, not that I need that. I don't need it.
I hate that thing. So what is the point of a relationship if security is not part of it?
Security in what way? Like,
it can be financial security. It can be environmental security as far as everybody else. But what I'm saying is, and I might be generalizing this, so let me know. But what is the point of a woman dating a man if it's not for the security of knowing they can be taken care of?
Absolutely. I think I'm going to be very reductive here, but I think it all kind of boils down to just literal biology. Like, women are attracted to men who can provide. That is what we are biologically wired for. And that can be, it's nuanced. We're in a different, kind of society. So there's different things, whatever. If that's financial, that's what you want, then that's...
Come on, keep cooking. Keep cooking.
I don't need financial security. I feel like I can make my own. I'm just that independent woman. But I need emotional security. I need to know that a man is going to be there. I need to know that I don't have to worry about other women, or be. What is this? I don't even know what this is.
We cooking. Just keep cooking. Just keep cooking. You doing it. Just keep cooking.
You're cooking.
This is my big bowl. He got the little bowl. I'm just in here. Just keep cooking.
I don't think there's anything wrong in wanting financial security, especially when, everyone has standards. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman having a standard of, look, you gotta at least have this kind of financial status. That way, you know that you're not having to babysit a man and pay for his bills and your bills, that kind of thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with standard, but there's, again, I think it's individualized, and I wonder how much of it comes from, whatever our own insecurities are. So if you can find a partner who can match those insecurities with security, in whatever capacity that is, that's what you need. So yeah, I think it can be reduced to women are attracted to men who provide whatever safety they need. Wherever they feel insecure, they can provide that safety. And then men are attracted to looks. I mean, I think that boils down to it.
We'll get into that. That's a whole nother episode, Mama. That's a whole nother episode.
Oh, no.
That's a whole nother episode. Okay.
Hold on, Stella.
So,
hold on now.
Before we conclude, have you got... What was you saying?
I think Jordan was appalled by my answer. I mean, when you reduce it down to the basics, biology, men are attracted to physical, women are attracted to safety. That does not mean that men are so shallow that they only want an attractive woman. That's not what I mean at all. And that's not what, and also doesn't mean that women just want rich men. There's so much more to it. I just think those are the basics.
I think that's fair.
So then, have you thought of your Gothic story now?
Oh gosh!
Yeah, if you don't have one, it's fine.
It ain't
but if
fine.
You have a goth story. Okay.
I want a juicy Gothic story. I like me some alt Gothic girls, so I need to know if I'm on the right track here.
That's not even your type.
What, goth? Alt? I told you I like my ass beat every now and then.
All right, what you got, Miss Stella? You got a story for us yet?
I got a few alt golf stories, I suppose.
All right, give us a good one. Give us a juicy one.
So, I don't know if they're going to be as juicy as I don't know what's juicy.
Come on, what you got? What you got?
I will say, I was recently shooting some content with some other alt, goth girls.
Here we go.
Now we did, some juicy stuff, but we also shot some FemDom content. And this particular one was, I don't know what I can say on here, but it's SPH.
Everything.
So small units humiliation. That's the kink. Okay. So basically us girls, we're hot girls, and we are, you'll never get, the theme is we're hot alt girls, we've got these tattoos and colored hair, and we're every guy's dream, but you'll never have us because you've got a small unit. Okay. So that's the theme of this video that we're shooting. And actually the guy I'm in a relationship with was filming. And we watched over the 10-15 minutes as we were filming this content. He starts out, he's confident, kind of the alpha male type. And you can see his demeanor change by the end when we're pointing at him, holding the camera, making fun of his of a small unit. His whole demeanor, he just felt so emasculated. So it was funny to watch his.
And people enjoy this thing.
It is a kink.
I'm sorry.
I do feel.
Ask your bestie.
Dog, I feel like that is what's so detrimental to the male psyche nowadays, and why men now enjoy getting ran over. And I'm like, what?
Again, I feel those are tied to some sort of trauma. I mean, I don't think that's.
They need to go
Don't
find
think that's
themselves a psychiatrist, not a FinDom. No offense to you. I
Hey,
want you to make your money.
No kink shaming.
I'm not
no
kink shaming. I'm not kink shaming.
No
To
kink
me,
shaming.
if you're allowing somebody to continue to do that, that means you're running away from finding the real issue.
Yeah.
That's like a meth head saying, you know what? I'm not going to kink shame a meth head because he a meth head. Let him continue to go do his meth head. No!
That's not even close.
Well, that's how I feel. Leave me alone. Okay.
Clearly.
Okay. Thank you for your story. Any other stories you like to say?
I can give some quick ones. Just hitting kind of related to the points that we've talked about here. Some of that stigmatism in the workplace. This was, typical. I was in IT, so this is like, everyone kind of has their way of dressing in IT, which is
what is
khakis
MIT?
and a flat shirt.
What is? Oh, you went to MIT?
I actually did. I'm actually an MIT hackathon winner. That's my 15 minutes of fame.
Oh,
I was in the IT department in this story. Thank you. That's like my proudest moment.
Dog.
Is like this.
Dog, who do you got me over here interviewing? And you live in the vicinity. Oh, I'm gonna be there in about 2 weeks. Done deal.
What?
I'm booking a flight. Your man gonna just have to fight me. That's it. Your man just gonna have to fight me. I'm sorry.
Anyway, answer your question.
Yeah. So I was
Brains
in the
and beauty.
IT
Damn.
department. In the IT department. So it's just, I think you're typical. It's mostly guys. There's very few women. I wore a dress. I wore a black dress. I was all in black. So this is my goth thing. I was all in black. I think I probably had my hair just like this, and had black tights on, but they had little cats. I'm a crazy cat lady. So they had little cats kind of, I don't know if you can see, like right here on my knee. Just kind of went into a cat's. And yeah, I got some kickback for wearing that. It's not professional wear.
Don't worry, in my office, you can wear whatever you want.
Okay.
He got me over here Gideon. All right.
You did giggle like a little kid. Grow up. Anyway,
Okay.
Stella.
Wait.
Here we go.
Wait.
Why are you always interrupting me? Why is it always me?
I know what you're about to do, but before we go, I want to do a real quick speed round. You ready for it? So now I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I need you to answer them as quickly as you can. Don't think about it. Just go off first instincts.
Okay.
All right.
This is new.
It is
I'm
new.
interested.
And I'm going to be doing these questions on the fly. So,
I love this. Let's go.
All right. First one. You already kind of told us. Cat or dog?
Cats.
Okay. Early riser or a night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl. Okay. When it comes to guys, do you like a muscular, average Joe, or are you a chubby chaser?
I don't think it.
It matters.
Their brain, a big brain.
You gotta pick one. Go ahead. Pick one.
I don't think any. I guess average. Average is probably.
She's gonna pick the middle ground. I'm dead. Okay. Mac or Windows? Mac or Windows?
What was that one? Oh, Windows for sure.
Okay. Android, Apple?
Android.
Okay.
I'm old school. I'm old school, and it was Windows and Androids have always been where I've stayed.
Okay. Metallica or Korn?
Oh, Korn. I'm gonna say Korn.
Heavy metal or punk rock?
Heavy metal.
Okay.
All genres.
Huh? You like country music too?
All genres of music. I was raised on 90s country, so I know them all. I don't actively listen to that, but I like, rap and hip hop and R&B. Maybe some John Legend is one of my favorites. And, I like I listen to a lot of music. I was exposed to a lot of music growing up.
Alicia Keys or Beyonce?
Beyonce. I'm gonna say Beyonce. That's a tough choice.
I know.
I'm gonna say Beyonce.
Okay. First date. Pick you up or you meet him there?
I don't really care. But pick me up so I can see what kind of car. Yeah, let's say that.
Okay.
Let's see the car. I like cars, so
Manly. I mean,
say something
okay.
about-
Next one. Extremely wealthy or average or medium income,
what's medium income to you? I need
depending
that
on the
defined.
state you're in. If you're in Georgia, medium income can be like $60K.
Yeah, I mean, I would say wealthy. I would say wealthy.
Okay. Now here's my scenario.
Okay.
Here's my scenario that I would say to you. Would you take a guy who is wealthy and an asshole, and I'm not gonna go extreme as far as abuser, but an asshole, misogynistic, and a playboy, or a bare minimum McDonald's worker who is a sweetheart, sweeps the dirt off your feet and rubs your feet after work. And
that was so bad.
I'm asking.
Yeah, well, no one wants to be in a relationship with an asshole. I don't care how much money you pay. I make my own money, so you can't pay me to be with an asshole for the rest of my life. So no, I think the McDonald's worker.
Okay.
Yeah,
and then last one.
You can't buy her.
You can't buy me. No.
I beg the motherfucking differ. Anyways, I'm kidding. I can go on her OnlyFans and buy her for $10.99. Leave me alone.
Just to be fair, her bestie told literally about you.
Huh?
About what you just said just now. Your bestie literally dropped the beans on that. She said when I was telling her about, hey, my co-host is crazy mofo. She said that he thinks he can get away with stuff just because he's rich. So no.
I remember that.
She said that?
She did. She said you talk so much shit because you got money.
She can't be my friend no more. She can't be my friend no more.
She's right.
Well, okay. I'm done. I'm done with my questions. All right,
Stella, it was a pleasure having you on today. We really appreciate you taking the time, to stop by. Especially stop by, hang out, come over to the house and hang out with us. You can come by
anytime.
No, you can't. You stay at home. You stay down there. Anyway, so if you don't mind, Stella, just go ahead and if you want to just drop some links or talk about where people can find you at and whatnot, and we'll get us out of here.
Yeah, I mean, you could Google me, Stella Von Savage. I'm kind of everywhere. Most of my social medias. I have a lot of new social media channels, like TikTok is new, YouTube is new for me, my Instagram is new for me. So I'm a little.
This the first thing that come up for you.
What came up for me? Oh, it's all just at Stella Von Savage. So
PG-13.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to go Google myself. I haven't done that yet.
No, continue. Yeah, I'm just basking in the savageness.
Oh, that's great. I'm just at Stella Von Savage pretty much everywhere.
Awesome.
Easy to find.
Well,
you are.
Well. This has been another episode of Two Shades of Black. Thank you, Miss Stella Von Savage. Thank you for going through my gauntlet, even though it was kind of crippled at the end. But
we're gonna work on that. That was new. But we're gonna work on that. Thank you so much.
And we're gonna do a part 2 because I got some other topics that we need to talk about. Just we need about. I'm just gonna ask for 100 likes for us to redo another episode with Miss Stella Von Savage. Okay. So thank you, and we will catch you next time.